years, for more than 12 years. And I'm pretty sure that out of 217 people who are right now live in this webinar, uh, almost 90 to 95% of you guys here would have a very would not have a clean intestines at all. And whatever food we have been consuming, because our system is not able to completely clean that food outside, that part of the food which is not clean remains stuck inside our intestine for many, many years. And what happens is that whenever these food which is stuck inside our intestine, and so please understand this, that the food is not supposed to stay inside the intestine after a certain point of time. It is supposed to spend some time inside the intestine, but after that, it is supposed to move out of our body. But when that does not happen, when the food continues to live in our intestine for a really long time, these food particles, they start to hurt our intestines. And they start to create holes or ruptures inside our intestine. This is what is called a leaky gut too. Now, it actually creates a leaky gut. The reason why it is called leaky gut is because our gut develops holes, our gut develops leaks. And there are thousands of holes that gets developed, very, very small minor holes, micro holes, which gets developed in our entire intestine. Now imagine that you have an intestine which has thousands and thousands of holes into it. And what happens is whatever food is actually stuck inside your intestine, through these holes, these food particles starts to move from within the intestine and they get into your bloodstream. Can you guys imagine that the food which is supposed to stay inside your intestine and clean from your intestine, it actually moves from the inside of the intestine and it gets into your bloodstream. And what happens? The blood is always in motion. So when the food particle, these food particles enters the bloodstream outside the intestine, because outside the intestine, it's all blood. Inside the intestine, there was food passing. So now the food has passed from inside of the intestine to the outside of the intestine and gets mixed into the blood. Now, because the blood is into motion, the bloodstream takes these food particles to various parts of the body. And because most of the joints are constricted, have these bends, these food particles start to accumulate around the joints. So now, because we're not able to clean our entire intestine, it creates the food ends up staying inside our intestine for a really long time, and it creates holes in the intestine. Through those holes, the food passes from the inside of the intestine and gets mixed into the bloodstream. The blood takes these food particles to various different joints, and these food particles start to accumulate around the joints. In yoga, these food accumulations in and around the joint is called toxins. Now, what happens when our immune system identifies that there's a foreign matter, foreign particle which has entered our body? The job of the immune system is to attack any foreign particle which enters our body. Now, because there is external food particles which have entered the bloodstream and have accumulated on the joints, our immune system identifies this and starts to destroy these toxins. But because the location of these toxins are joints, it also starts to destroy the joints. And as a result, a battle gets faced by our immune system towards the toxins and the location of the toxins, which is our joints. And as a result, the cartilage that we have in our joints, the fluid that we have in our joints starts to get depleted. The cartilage starts to get damaged. And that's how arthritis happens. That's how rheumatoid arthritis happens. That's how AS happens. That's how gout happens. A significant part of this explanation is also valid for osteoarthritis. This happens by the attack of our own immune system on our own joints. And that is why arthritis is also called an autoimmune illness, because your immune system has started to act against our own body, has started to fight against our own body. Now, there are other examples of autoimmune illnesses, for example, diabetes, thyroid, and many more. So arthritis is not just the only autoimmune illness, but people who have diabetes, but diabetes is also an autoimmune illness. Thyroid is also an autoimmune illness. When there's a lot of toxins, so thyroid gland is a neck gland. Thyroid gland, the location of the thyroid gland is neck. So when there's enough toxin accumulation happens inside the neck, inside the thyroid gland, the immune system attacks our neck. And as a result, the person develops thyroid. His thyroid gland starts to malperform. Now tell me guys, how many of you who have arthritis also have diabetes, thyroid, or similar other illnesses? Type in the comment box. Lupus is also an autoimmune illness. Thyroid, thyroid. Ruchi says thyroid. Ruchi says diabetes. Thyroid. Chitra says thyroid. Thyroid. Only RA. Thyroid. Thyroid. Nothing, sir. None for me. All right. Pre-diabetic, thyroid, thyroid, pre-diabetes, no, only RA, thyroid, diabetes and psoriasis. Psoriasis is also an autoimmune illness. Only RA, none, only RA. Guys, okay, thyroid, first and then in 2009, psoriasis, diabetes, ST, not actually. Okay, hypothyroidism, many others, diabetes. Now, guys, please try to understand this, that there's a connection. If you have toxins accumulated in your body and you're not doing anything to eliminate those toxins, you will have one autoimmune illness. So I have seen a lot of patients, a lot of people who had diabetes for a really long time, and because they could not cure diabetes, they also contracted arthritis. Because diabetes or thyroid is also happening because of an accumulation of toxins. And if you are not uh, cleaning your body of toxins, that means that the toxins is getting accumulated on more and more joints. So one autoimmune illness mostly attracts other autoimmune illnesses as well. So you will see there are a lot of people who have arthritis have a higher chances of attracting diabetes, thyroid, and all these illnesses when come together, they really create major havoc. Have you guys understood the root cause of arthritis? Have you guys understood why arthritis has happened to you? If you guys have understood, type in a comment box yes, so that we can move forward. If you haven't, I'll explain once again. All right, all right. Yes, 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 yes. Now, for the very first time, guys, most of you, constipation is the root cause. And now let's talk about constipation. Let me ask you a question. How many of you guys have had the habit of eating outside food? How many of you have had the habit of eating spicy food for a really, really long time in your life? I want you guys to tell me how many of you have been eating outside food, have been eating spicy food for a really, really long time. Outside and spicy food, outside and spicy food, outside and spicy food. Me. Spicy and late night foods, not much. How many of you eat pretty late in the night and then go to bed and then sleep? How many of you don't give yourself enough time between your meal and by the time you go to bed? Dinner outside, you enjoy a walk. I love spicy, but I like to eat at home. I eat at 7. That's great, Girija. I eat late. No spicy, nor outside. All right, Umesh. That's great. From the last 2 months, yes. Me, late night dinner at 10 p.m. See, guys. Now, the reason I asked you this question, an extremely khatta, yes, only toxins is causing arthritis. The major reason, from a yogic perspective, Arun, is the accumulation of toxins. Now, there are multiple ways of toxins accumulation. This contributes significantly. All right. So, guys, by now you are gradually starting to see the mistake that we have been doing, that you guys have been doing for many, many years. People say that arthritis is genetic or autoimmune illness is genetic. It is actually not genetic. We make a certain mistake for a really, really long time in life, which is we do not take care of our digestion, we do not take care of our excretion, we do not live a healthy lifestyle, and we do not eat right. And because we do not eat right, or our lifestyles is not right, our body is not able to digest all the food that we're taking in. And a part of that food ends up remaining inside our intestine, and as a result creates leaky gut, holes in our intestines, and as a result, becomes a source of toxins accumulation. So it's not somebody else. It's not our forefathers. It's not our grandfathers who had arthritis, and because of them we got arthritis. It's the mistake that we have been making for a really, really long time. Now in the chatbot, I want you guys to let me know, to tell me if you have realized this now. Are you realizing that it was your own mistake and not somebody else's? Because it's really important for us to know what went wrong, because only then we can rectify. Yes, 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 yes. I'm like this my mistake. A lot of people who come to me when they do not know, they think that they have no clue why they got arthritis. But if you just dig deeper, you will see. I understand it was my carelessness. I understand Himlata, when we are growing up, we don't really pay attention to it, and there's nobody else who can tell you, where it can lead us. I ate a lot of junk and spicy food. Yes, Priyam. Guys, I want more of you to uh, drop me a message, text, so that I know that you guys are awesome, awesome, awesome. Chitra says, yes, it was my mistake. Developing fibroid in the uterus and kidney issues and high blood pressure as well. Yes, but mine may be playing football. That could be a reason for osteoarthritis, Vijay Kumar. No junk. Dipali says no junk. Diabetes and thyroid patients. All right. Now, this is why arthritis happens, guys. So now, since you understand that why arthritis has happened to you, let's move to the next part of the conversation, where I want to I want you guys to watch a story of a person. His name is Prashant. He followed certain steps. He followed certain right lifestyle practices. He rectified his diet, and as a result, I want you guys to hear his story. It's just a 5-7 minute video. So I'm playing that video for you. You guys let me know in the comment box if you're able to hear the audio.
Good evening. Good evening. I joined Sanchitji in the mid of Jan, that is around 14th of Jan. I was very worried about my current situation. That time I was grieved with pain, full body was stiff, knee pain was there, back pain was there. And I joined Sanchitji after he almost took me 2 hours to interview me and what was the issue I was worried about. And finally, I joined him, and after that, course, what he suggested and diet as well as some yoga practices. And within last 15 days, almost 15 days, almost 50 or more than 50% of my worries almost reduced, and pain also. Pain also, it is almost, I'm trying, I'm looking forward very optimistic way that though he has given me 1 year period, but I think I'll be fine within only 3-4 months, and I would be happy to fly again with all my desires which I could not do. So it is really great being with him and following whatever he is telling us to do, right from the food practices, the kriyas, and I'm feeling very much lighter after starting all these kriyas method what he has suggested. And one more thing I would like to highlight. Actually, I am a high BP. I have a history of high blood pressure, and for last 15 days I have been doing this all the process going through. And today I just thought of taking my BP. I went to the doctor. So to my surprise, so I was taking the pills for high blood pressure to control high blood pressure. Today my blood pressure was 70, 110. Wow. Without taking a pill. I think that would be very positive, means that is unknowingly this very great side effect we can say. The positive side effect has taken place, and that is really I am happy. I am surprised how it could happen. I have been taking this pill for last more than 10 years. Really? It's really great thing which really took place, and I am really surprised. Wow. And no doubt one will get the result if they really follow the way Sanchitji is advising, and he is really following up with each and everyone who is with him. He's taking daily, he's paying attention with daily rituals, what you do, right from getting up and whatever he has suggested to you. He's really following with these things, and he's suggesting. And one is always welcome to disturb him anytime, I can say. But he is happy to do this, and it's really feeling great after being with him. Very short time of almost 15 days.
It's just been 15 days, Prashant?
Yes, 15 days. 15 days, hardly 15 days. Wow. I'm doing these kriyas and yoga practices which is suggested. Wow. Really great.
It's also because of Prashant, because you've been very consistent at doing it. You've been very sincere. It is. And I'm surprised that, it was 10 years, so you're actually not surprised, really happy that.
I'm really surprised to have that. I couldn't believe myself. I actually told that attendant, please check it again. But it wasn't. I'm feeling lighter than earlier. And I think if this continues, now he'll keep on suggesting me something. Step by step, we'll go. And if I follow the processes, what he which is advising, I'm looking forward to get fully cured within 4 months.
Wow, man. Can you tell me the illness that you were suffering from when you
actually, I have basically lower back pain and rheumatoid arthritis. Even Sanchitji himself told me to get this done because I wasn't knowing. I referred to orthopedic doctor also. He never suggested me to go and advise this stage. After listening to me, advise me that stage and that was done positive. He knows basically where to keep the point and where to press the nerve and get that illness away. It's really great, and it was very painful for starting the riyas and processes what Pankaj suggested. I really could not walk after sitting in a place for long. I have to literally get up and adjust myself for some time to go ahead. It's really wonderful and feeling very okay.
Wow, Prashant, this is so good. Thank you so much for sharing. I love hearing it. Prashant, what other changes? So you said that your BP medications are gone. You're very light. Your pain. What about your pain? Let's say, do you also see a decrease in your pain levels?
Yeah, very much decrease in the pain level. That is what I said. After 15 period, I again asked MPG, can I start my jogging? I am feeling that way lighter, so I can do all the things which I used to do.
Wow.
So this is the inner this thing. That feeling says that I could do right now. I can start the things right.
Wow, brilliant, Prashant. That's great. Prashant, one more thing. What is one thing that you really love about working with me? Or you think that is unique?
Actually, frankly speaking, what the Priya you have, for this, I had spent almost more than what we have charged. That too hardly for 5 days. And the same Priyas I am doing at home, a very comfortable way, not being away from my family, my home. And cost wise, it is so economical, means I could believe it. And the way you have advised us to do the correct way of doing the yoga practice that I did not know before joining this.
Yeah.
So if you say where to stop, how to do, how much time you have to do, that is very important. One can come to know only by experiencing this.
Correct.
Rather than listening to, experiencing and doing makes a lot of.
Brilliant, Prashant. This makes me feel so good. This makes my heart fill with so much of joy that you have experienced such a magical transformation in just a matter of 2 weeks.
No doubt, even my wife also, she is also observing it for last 15 days, and she has also seen the difference what I was 15 days and before and 14 days, and she is also really happy with the result. And she is also thinking to mimic my practice.
Thank you so much, Prashant. And honestly, it has been really great. I love when I work with somebody who's so committed, so sincere, and they're practicing regularly whatever I've been asking them to. In fact, trust me, this is the only thing that brings results. I'm just, I feel that I'm just acting as a channel, and I'm just, helping people understand, what yoga is to the best of my ability. And yoga is actually the credit goes to yoga. That yoga is that.
That's why, but some media has to be there to get that yoga to each and everywhere,
I think I'm fortunate. I think I'm very fortunate to be playing this role in whatever capacities I'm able to play right now. But very happy, Prashant. And you rightly said that I don't think it'll take us 1 year. I think it'll take us.
I think I was looking forward to.
Awesome, guys. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching this. How many of you guys are feeling hopeful? I want you guys to type in the comment box hopeful if after watching this video, you have started feeling hopeful that yes, it can happen for you as well. I want you guys, the more hopeful I receive in the comment box, the more I'm going to help you guys. And there are so many stories like this. It's just one person that I've shared, but there are so many stories like this. And we do not use any medication at all, just through certain very simple basic yogic practices, certain minor diet rectifications. His entire pain should go on. Hope for them. Absolutely, Niksha. Hope for you have to be very certain that all the deformities will be gone. Hope will be positive. Awesome, guys. I need more of you to comment in the chat box. Will certainly go amazing. One thing that I really like to change is the people's mindset that yes, that it can be done, because unless we feel that it can be done, we'll really not be able to make any decision, take action to it. I will be telling you guys, I want you guys to write hopeful. If you are feeling hopeful, how it is going to be done, that's my job. I'll share in the later part of this. Yes, deformities can be reversed, Krishmani. I just want to see if you guys are hopeful after watching this video. Brilliant. Awesome. Very good, guys. Brilliant. Lovely. You guys are great. I believe in it. Awesome. Very positive vibes. Thank you so much, Suchi. Same here. You guys are giving me really good vibes, optimism. Brilliant. Okay, so moving forward. How many of you also want to experience the same healing which Prashant has experienced? If you want to experience the same healing, again, flood my inbox with yes. With yes, I want it, I deserve it, I need this healing. The bigger the yes, the better it is. Awesome, awesome. I think this is the most beautiful question that I've asked you. Yes, you guys deserve it. All of us deserve it. You want it. Yes, I want to walk. Yes, we will get you walking. Yes. Awesome, amazing. I need this, of course. Brilliant. If you want to experience the same healing which Prashant has experienced, you will have to implement 4 phases. Remember, I spoke to you about in the initial of the conversation, I told that I'm going to disclose the 4 phases that I have been using to help people heal their arthritis. Now is the time that I'm going to share those exact 4 phases with you so please pay very, very close attention to what's coming your next. It is going to mind blow you. It is so powerful. You'll not find these kind of information anywhere outside. So please pay attention. Phase 1, detoxify your body. Does it make sense, guys? That because the immune system is attacking our body because there's so much of toxins in our body. So if we detoxify our body, if we remove the entire toxin from our body, the attack of the immune system will stop. Does it make sense? Do you understand this, guys? If you understand this, I want you to let me know in the chat box. Yes, it makes sense. Right? Makes sense. Yes, or makes sense. Makes sense. So the first phase that you have to, the first step that you have to take is that you have to detoxify your body. And if you detoxify your body, you will see that your immune system has stopped attacking your joints. Yes, clear phase 1. That's amazing. 2 days on complete fasting and today on fruits only. Brilliant. So when you completely detoxify your body, your immune system do not find any toxins to attack anymore. So the immune system gets at rest, and as a result, you don't experience pain anymore. As a result, you don't experience inflammation anymore. So in phase 1, you have to detoxify your body. In phase 2, you have to heal your intestine. I'll come to heal your intestine in a while. In phase 3, you have to improve your digestive and your excretory process. And in phase 4, you have to heal your internal tissues and joints. I'll repeat all these 4 phases once again. In phase 1, you detoxify your body. In phase 2, you heal your intestine. Now, do you guys understand that why healing the intestine is so important? Because we have holes in our intestine. And unless we block those holes, unless we heal our leaky gut, we are going to have problems. Does this make sense to you guys? If it makes sense to you guys, you have to let me know in the chat box. Yes. I feel I already started it. Yes. Amazing, guys. Amazing. Guys, I need more energy. You pour more energy in the chat box. I'm going to pour more energy in the presentation, in the webinar. Awesome. So in phase 1, we detoxify the body. In phase 2, you heal your intestine. And in phase 3, you work on your digestion and you work on your excretion process so that whatever food you're consuming, your body is able to clean that entire food from your system so that no food remains stuck inside our body. Now going back to the root cause. Do you understand what was the root cause? The root cause was that your body is not able to clean the entire food. Whatever food that you are consuming, your body is not able to clean that entire food. So this is where the root cause lies. That if the food continues to stay inside our intestine, we are going to experience problem. So one thing that we have to really rectify is to ensure that whatever food we are consuming, that completely gets cleaned from our system. And there are 2 physiological processes of our body that takes care of it. One is digestive system, the other is excretory system. So the digestive system ensures that whatever food you're consuming, your body is able to completely digest it, absorb all the nutrition, and makes it ready to get for the excretory process to completely expel it out of the system. Most of us have malfunctioning digestive system and malfunctioning and a very weak excretory process. And that is why the food is not able to completely clean from us. Now, do you guys understand phase 3 and the importance of phase 3? If you guys understand, drop me. comment box that yes, you understand it. Yes, 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 yes. Audio not very clear. Awesome, awesome. Brilliant, 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 guys. Very good, lovely. Understand how to improve. I'm going to tell Niranjan how to improve. Okay. Guys, I need more of you to tell me if you understood it or if you do not understood it. If you do not understand it, I will explain once again. If you understand it, then we are good to go. Yes, we fourth phase is left. And in the fourth phase, we work on healing your internal tissues. So because since you guys have been suffering, battling from arthritis for a really long time, the immune system have been attacking your joints for long. And as a result, your cartilage has been damaged, your internal tissues have been damaged. So the entire healing does not happen unless you also heal your internal tissues. Let's say if you have pains in your knees, and if you're not healing the knees, you're going to experience pain because the cartilage is not redeveloped. So you work on healing, you have to heal your internal tissues and joints. And there are many methods in yoga that actually do, accomplish all these things. So these are the four phases, guys. Phase one is body, detoxify your body. Phase two is to heal the leaky gut. Phase three is you improve your digestion and your excretory process. And phase four is you heal your internal tissue. Now, how many of you would like to know the practices of how to implement these phases? We have understood what these phases are. We know what we need to do, but how to do it? How many of you are interested in knowing that? If you're interested in knowing that, let me know. Only then I'll share. Otherwise, I won't. Awesome, awesome. Very good, guys. Brilliant. Me. Yes, yes, yes. Great. I see. Interesting. Wow, lovely. Absolutely interesting. So go ahead. Thank you. Formally. Okay. So now let's get to the other part where we understand. Guys, okay, I will take off my mic. Am I better? Am I more audible now? Is this better? If you guys are able to hear me. Otherwise, yes. All right. All right. So we'll continue like this then. Okay. More louder, please. Now let's move to a very important part of the conversation on how to actually implement all these four phases that I've spoken about. In phase one, let's talk about detoxification, which is phase one. Have you guys heard of Basti Kriya or Enema? If you have heard of Basti, mention in the comment box, in chat box that yes, you know what Basti is. So Basti is one of the yogic kriyas. Yes. Enema. Yes, doing. Rakesh is saying, Rakesh Gakwad is saying, yes, doing. Awesome. Yes, good Basti. Brilliant. So one of the very powerful yogic kriyas that you use, for all those of you who do not understand what Basti is a yogic kriya which falls under one of the Shatkarma kriyas in yoga. There are primarily basically six Shatkarma kriyas. Basti is one of them, and it is one of the most powerful kriya which cleans your intestines from within. It is also called enema in scientific language. So if you guys know how to do Basti, do Basti. A lot of people do Basti for a really small time. If you really want to clean your intestines, do Basti for at least 3 to 4 weeks. And when you have done Basti for 3 to 4 weeks, you would see that you've had major cleansing of your intestine. And this in itself will bring significant result. This in itself will bring significant drop in your pain levels. If you do not do anything else, if you just do Basti, but do it the right way, you will see that you're going to experience amazing benefits. I've started sharing some of my really powerful secrets, guys. There's one pranayam which is called Bhastrika pranayam. Bhastrika pranayam increases the temperature of the body. And if you increase the body temperature, that high temperature starts to burn the toxins which lives inside the body. So another practice that you can actually get into your lifestyle is Bhastrika. Bhastrika pranayam is forceful inhalation and forceful exhalation. And then detoxification juices. There are many detoxification juices that you can actually use. These are those juices that detoxify your body. One of the detoxification juices that I am really fond of, that I have seen great results, is a mixed vegetable juice, which is made up of spinach, celery, carrot, and beetroot. Now, do you guys understand why I have been asking you guys in the group to drink this juice, vegetable juice? Because I was working on detoxifying your body. I could not teach you Bhastika Pranayam through the chat. So that's why I asked you to actually start thinking. And there are many more yogic practices. How many of you guys are finding value in this? How many of you guys are really feeling that yes, if you do these things, you are going to feel better. You are going to find significant relief from your pains. And all this is just because you are a part of my community. Do Basti, guys, do Basti consistently for a few days. Do Bhastika Pranayam every single day in the morning. And drink this detoxification juice. And you're going to see humongous. There are tons of other yogic practices, which uh, Basti Kriya seems difficult. I understand, Asha, it can be slightly difficult for some people, but it's all about getting into it. And if you do it once or twice, then uh, so how to prepare detoxification drink? You mix spinach, celery, carrot, and beetroot, and you mix them in a mixer, and then you drink it. Bhastika for how much time? Parul says, Bhastika, Parul, you can do Bhastika for 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, and that's more than enough. Now let's move to the phase 2. But before that, let's understand what happens. What happens when you detoxify your body? If you do these 3 things, this itself will reduce your pain by almost 90%. Isn't this amazing? That just these 3 practices, and there are more practices too, by the way, but these 3 practices are going to reduce your pains by 90%. If you do them right, a lot of people do not know how to do them right. Now that's the problem. But if you know how to do these practices right, these practices will reduce your pains by 90%. And maybe in many cases, you might get completely pain just through body detoxification. But there's a catch here. The catch is that the pain comes back after 4 to 5 months. And the reason is your gut is still leaking. The reason is that your intestine still has holes. So what happens is, even if I clean my body of toxins completely, because my gut is still leaky, my intestine still has holes. All those food particles that are living inside that are stuck inside my intestine, they come out of my gut, out of those leaks, out of my leaky gut, and fresh accumulation of toxins starts to happen. Is this clear to you guys? Are you guys understanding that even after when we detoxify our body, why the pain comes back after 4 to 5 months? Because the fresh accumulation of toxins happen. If you guys understand this, mention in the chat box, yes, you understand. I understand. So just detoxification is not a permanent cure to it. Please repeat, all right. What happens, guys, is that if you detoxify your body, if you clean your body out of toxin, you will see that 90 to 80%, 90 to 100% of the pains are gone. But these pains come back after 4 to 5 months. And the reason why pain comes back after 4 to 5 months is because your gut is still leaky. Your intestine still has holes in it. So whatever food you're consuming, those food particles again cross your intestines. From the inside of the intestine, they get into your bloodstream, and the blood takes them to various joints, and they become toxins. Does continuous detoxification won't work? Still, will it come back? Yes, Tanushri. The reason is because we are really not, detoxification is not the root cause. The root cause is something else. So we are going to actually work on the root cause. So, right. So now we enter into phase 2. That means we have to heal the gut. Now, how to actually heal the gut? So I've actually given you a few methods that you can include in your life, and that will significantly heal your gut. Change your diet to completely alkaline diet. I will give you 5 major elephants that you have to eliminate, and I'll be very upfront about it. You have to avoid tea, coffee, sugar, gluten, and dairy. If you are able to avoid these 5 major elephants, tea, coffee, sugar, gluten, and dairy, you will see that your gut has automatically on its own started to heal. You would not need any external medications. There are a lot of medications, a lot of probiotics out there in the market that are claiming that they can heal your gut, they can do this, they can do that. But the most natural and most sustainable method is to change your diet to alkaline, and the most permanent solution to it. If you don't do this, you might have permanent temporary relief in your gut, but the gut issues are going to come. You have to increase the daily intake of curcumin in life. Curcumin is found in turmeric. That means you have to have more turmeric in your day-to-day life. Turmeric heals the holes. Turmeric heals the inner lining of the intestine. You have to increase the intake of vitamin D3 in your life. And there are many more herbs and yogic practices which comes to aid when it comes to healing the gut. But if you do these three things, if you increase curcumin, if you increase vitamin D3, and if you increase the diet, and if you change the diet to alkaline, you would see that your gut has started to heal in just a matter of a couple of months with no external medications at all. Are you guys finding it crazy? Are you guys finding so much of value into this? Are you guys really feeling that I'm just giving it to you guys? I'm just telling you what you need to do. Not even curd or yogurt. No, you can have buttermilk, but not the dairy. Yes, sir. Excited. How much healthy, how much vitamin. Just increase, from the current quantity. Yes, yes, yes. All right, guys. I need uh, sometimes yes, Tanushree. Few points are like validation. Awesome, guys. I need more of you to tell me if you guys are finding value into it. Otherwise, there's no point of doing it. Uh, if you feel that yes, this is really valuable, I want you guys to reciprocate. Awesome, awesome, brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Great. Lovely, lovely. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are amazing. I love doing this. All right. Now let's understand that what happens when you heal your intestine. After you have healed your intestine, you would have healed yourself, you would have healed your arthritis by almost 100%. That's it. Just two phases. You detoxify your body, you heal your gut, and you're almost 100% you've cured yourself out of arthritis. And you're going to remain pain-free for the next few years, maybe 4, 5, 6, 7 years. But again, there's a catch. The catch is the pain comes back again after 4 to 5 years. And that's a very sad part. And why does this happen? This happens because your digestive and excretory system are still not proper. And this is where the root cause lies. Because a part of the food that even after you've healed your gut, even after you've cleaned your body of toxins, a part of the food that you're consuming is still getting stuck inside your intestine and is not leaving your intestines completely the way it should ideally. And these food, when they live inside your intestine for the next few years, they create fresh holes. They create fresh leaks. So you again develop a leaky gut. And the moment you develop a leaky gut, toxin accumulation process begins once again. Does this make sense, guys? Now, do you guys see why arthritis mostly relapse? Why, for a lot of people who have gone through arthritis treatment, feels that arthritis always comes back? Because this is what's happening inside the body. Are you guys understanding that why, even after you have healed your gut, why arthritis comes back after 5, 7 years or 10 years? If you understand this, I want you guys to let me know in the comment box that yes, you understand this. That yes, you understand what's really happening. Oh, somebody said, could I please repeat? Yes, of course, I will. So guys, what happens is whenever you heal your gut, awesome, brilliant, brilliant. But how to avoid this? I'll come to it. I'll come to this, Sheila. So what happens is whenever you have healed your gut, now there are two things that have taken care. You have removed toxins from the body, you have healed your gut. But because the food that you're consuming is still stuck inside, still staying inside your intestine, a part of the food, and not all the food is completely leaving your body, that food starts to live inside your intestines for many, many years, for 5 years, 6 years. And it takes 5 to 6 years for that food to create fresh food because it again starts to hurt the inner linings of the intestine. And as a result, you develop a leaky gut once again. And the moment leaky gut develops, you have chances of getting arthritis back. So in order to ensure that this does not happen, you have to implement phase 3, which is you optimize your digestive and your excretive process. To ensure that the arthritis pains do not relapse after a few years, you really level up your digestive process. So that whatever food you're consuming, your body is able to absorb all the nutrients from the food, and you really level up your excretory process. So that whatever food you're consuming, you're taking in, your body is able to clean itself completely after digestion. If one of these processes are not working fine, you are going to have major problems. You are going to have significant issues. You cannot claim that you have really healed arthritis. So in order to ensure that you have really healed arthritis, you have to really improve your digestive system. You have to improve your excretory system. Now, do you guys understand? If you guys understand now, because this is the root cause. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Is it making sense to you? Yes, guys, I need you to comment again. So how you interact with me is through the webinar chat. The moment I you're replying. I'll keep moving forward. Perfect. Makes sense. Makes sense. Brilliant. Awesome. Great. Lovely. Guys, I need more of you. Whoever is really struggling, whoever is really battling from arthritis, uh, you have to uh, participate. You have to comment in the chat board, and that is how universe will get back. Will start to provide you healing. Awesome. Now there are many people who are asking questions of how to really level up the digestive process, how to really level up the excretion process, and this is where the magic comes. The magic is this: few methods which will significantly improve your digestive and your excretive process. There is a series which is called Pavan Muktasan series. There are two series to Pavan Muktasan series 1 and 2. For those of you who already know what Pavan Muktasan is, great. For those of you who do not know, you can reach out to us, reach out to me later, or find a yoga teacher who can help you understand what Pavan Muktasan series is. And if you start to do these two series regularly, this will really strengthen your digestive system. All the constipation issues that you have, all these issues will go after a few months of practicing Pavan Muktasan regularly. There is another asana which is called Akan Dhanurasana. Now, a lot of you would have also taken steroids. Can you guys comment, let me know in the comment box how many of you have taken steroids? If you have taken steroids, yes. Mention in the comment box, yes. HCQS 40, I've taken steroids, yes. Oh God, this is still taking. Somebody says this is still taking, yes, from 5 years. Me, sir, wow, I take, okay. See guys, now steroids when we take externally has really severe side effects, But in yoga, there's an asana which is called Akan Dhanurasana. It promotes natural steroid cortisol secretion. If you do this asana regularly, your body will start to produce the natural steroid cortisol secretion, and as it will not have to actually take. So the whatever benefit that you're getting out of external steroids, you can get all those benefits and no side effects if you do this asana, Akan Dhanurasana. There's another practice. Isn't this amazing that that we're so scared of steroids? We know how harmful these steroids are, but we still have to take them because there's so much of pain, and if you don't take steroids, then it becomes really difficult to go by your day. But you also know that every single steroid, every single tablet that you're taking is going to cause really major kidney, lung damage, and whatnot in the future. But there's a practice in yoga which promotes natural steroid. So you get all the benefits and no side effects, and it's a more sustainable method and a cheap method as well. There's another practice which is called Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra is used to heal cancer patients. It is that powerful. You have to practice Yoga Nidra every single night. And if you start to practice Yoga Nidra every single night, you will see that you are going to receive amazing results. Amazing results, no matter whatever illness you are. This is not specific to just arthritis, whether you have diabetes, you have thyroid, you have arthritis, you have high BP, you have cholesterol, you have cancer, you have ulcers, you have colitis, you have psoriasis, any sort of arthritis, osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis. If you practice Yoga Nidra in the right way, this will significantly help you. But the problem with Yoga Nidra is that not many people know how to do it right, because it's a very systematic, scientific meditation technique, which is supposed to be done every night. And you must only do Yoga Nidra under the presence guidance of an expert teacher. But if you're able to do it, expect to receive amazing results. And there are many more. So this is how, if you do Pavan Muktasan series regularly, if you do Akan Dhanurasana regularly, if you practice Yoga Nidra every night, these are the few of the things that are going to significantly improve your digestive and excretive process. Now, somebody asked that can Pavan Muktasan series be done, when you have pains in the knees? No, not then. First, you work on detoxification. First, you work on cleaning your gut, because when you detoxify and you heal your gut, you will see that your knees are not paining, and that is the only time when the joints are not painful. That is the only time to actually practice these asanas. You do not have to. Whenever somebody comes to me and and I'm working with them, I don't actually start their asanas immediately. I take them through the entire healing process before the detoxification process and all the things that they're supposed to go. And only then we, in a much later part, we talk about asanas. And what happens when you improve your digestive and excretive process? This is where the battle is won. This is the final nail in the coffin. With the implementation of phase 3, you would have ensured that you remain free of arthritis forever. Now you guys have understood what needs to be done. How many of you guys are excited that you got to know this, to hear this? That you detoxify your body, you excited, awesome, brilliant, brilliant. You detoxify your body, you heal your intestine, you improve your digestive and excretory system, and that's a permanent solution. I've already given it to you, the permanent cure for arthritis. You get these three phases done right, and you are going to cure yourself. Really, no doctors have explained about toxins and detoxification, just telling to you, and it is. Thank you, guys. I need more of you. If you guys have understood, if you guys have felt that I'm adding value, uh, and you guys are really understanding how to heal yourself out of arthritis, please participate in the comment box. Brilliant, awesome, valuable, great. Value indeed, really helpful. Thank you so much. Thank you, lovely. Awesome. Now, but this phase 4 as well. How can I leave you guys without completing the entire 4 phases? In the fourth phase, we heal your internal tissues and joints. Now, because you have been under the attack of the immune system for many, many years, the immune system would have damaged your cartilage of the joints. So it becomes extremely important that we follow certain practices to ensure that all those damages, all the cartilage that has been damaged can be reconstructed. There is a myth that people say that cartilage cannot be reconstructed. It can be clearly reconstructed. I work with a lot of people and I save them from getting knee replacement surgery because we heal their cartilage. So in the 4th phase, we repair your damage. You repair your damaged tissues and joints through powerful herbs and meditations so that finally you can mobility, you can get back your joints flexibility, and you can get back your joint strength. The internal tissues and joints have to be healed once again. It takes some time. It takes certain intense practices. But if you do those practices without the use of any medications, you heal all your internal tissues and you reconstruct your entire body from within. This is what. Now, how many of you guys are waiting how to implement this 4th phase? Phase 4. If you are waiting, let me know in the chat box. Awesome. Eagerly waiting, eagerly. I love this, eagerly waiting. This is great. Awesome, lovely. Practice Yoga Nidra every night. Again, this is how you heal your internal tissues. So you're already using Yoga Nidra. We spoke about Yoga Nidra in the phase 3. You practice Yoga Nidra every night, whatever. There's a meditation which is called reconstruction meditation. You have to do this meditation every morning for 20 minutes. And the name itself explains that it reconstructs the body, it reconstructs the internal tissues and joints. You do the reconstruction meditation every morning for 20 minutes, and that will help you heal your joints. And now let's go to methi water. How many of you guys are drinking methi water? Now do you guys see why I've been asking you to drink methi water and why a lot of people have been finding benefits? And the ginger water, by the way. Ginger water is used for detoxification of the body. Now do you see why you have been finding such significant relief from the ginger water? Because it was detoxifying your body. And because it was detoxifying your body, your immune system is not attacking you. Your pain levels are dropping. And methi water heals your internal. So for all those people who have osteoarthritis, we get them started on methi water twice a day. Methi water can help. Yes, absolutely. So these are the few methods, guys, that you practice yoga nidra, you do reconstruction meditation, you drink methi water, and as a result, you get onto your journey of healing your internal too. Now, a lot of people are also commenting in the chat box that they have certain other illnesses, and in those cases, is it really all these practices, all these herbs, all these juices that I'm recommending, can they take it? For a lot of illnesses, yes, but for a lot of illnesses, it may not be true. So in that case, it requires one-to-one, working with you. So right now, I'm sharing everything which is related to arthritis, but if there is any other illness, you have to let us know. Wow. Now, time for another really interesting video. There's this person, Akshata. But before that, guys, I want you guys to let me know in the comment box So I've covered all the four phases right now. You guys know the four phases that you need to do. The exact four phases which I use to help people heal arthritis. If you guys have found extreme value, if you guys are feeling that if you just do these four phases, implement these four phases, you are going to heal arthritis for yourself. If that is the case, if you guys feel that I have significantly added value, mention in the chat box that yes. I need you guys to mention in the chat box that yes. Awesome, awesome, lovely, brilliant, brilliant, value added video. Yes, definitely. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. It's Aladdin ka chirra. Absolutely, guys. Followed by yes, truly helpful, brilliant. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Loving this, loving this. Now let's hear a story of a woman. Her name is Akshata. She's based out of Maharashtra. She went through these phases, and I want you guys to hear her story of the transformation uh, that she has gone through in a very short span of time just by implementing these phases. So I'll play this video for you.
Hi, Akshata, namaste.
Hello, sir.
Akshata, so it's been some time since we are working. क्या आप मुझे ये बताओगे अक्षता कि अभी आपको कैसा लग रहा है, आपकी हेल्थ कैसी है, और जब आपने ज्वाइन करा था तब आपकी स्टेट ऑफ हेल्थ कैसी थी, हाउ वाज द स्टेट ऑफ हेल्थ, एंड देन इट्स बीन हाउ लॉन्ग सिंस यू टुक टू ब्रिंग दिस चेंजिंग, सो आप अक्षता को शेयर करिए।
यस डेफिनेटली सर। एक्चुअली ये जो कोर्स मुझे जैसे बोलते हैं ना कि फेसबुक, ये एक्चुअली मेरे लिए एकदम सा वरदान जैसा हो गया। जस्ट आई वाज स्क्रॉलिंग डाउन एंड ये कोर्स के बारे में मुझे पता चला। सो जब मैंने कांटेक्ट किया था आपको, मैं ऑलवेज ये सर्च करती रहती हूँ कि कुछ मटेरियल ऐसा मिल जाए कि इट विल वर्क मैजिकली फॉर मी। एंड ये सब जो आर्थराइटिस का जो मेरा प्रॉब्लम, बिकॉज अभी मेरी एज मतलब 23 एज जब थी मेरे, तब से मुझे ये प्रॉब्लम था। एंड हाँ, रूमेटॉइड आर्थराइटिस भी है और ग्रेजुअली इट हैज टर्न टू ऑस्टियोआर्थराइटिस आल्सो। मतलब दोनों ये फेस करी, बोन्स की डेंसिटी भी एकदम जो कम है, एंड नॉर्मल जो थिंग्स, नॉर्मल जो डेली के हमारे जो काम होते हैं वो भी मैं अभी कर नहीं सकती थी तब। एंड पूरा लिगामेंट, मतलब छोटा सा एक्सीडेंट हो गया तब, उसकी वजह से थोड़ा लिगामेंट का इंजुरी था, डैमेज भी नहीं, बट दैट टाइम मुझे पता चला कि ये सीवियर डैमेज हो गया है लिगामेंट, और डॉक्टर हैज एडवाइस मी टू डू नी रिप्लेसमेंट सर्जरी एएसएपी। सो आई वाज सर्चिंग कि ऐसे अगर कुछ मिलता है मुझे कि जिसकी वजह से मैं ये रिवर्स कर सकूं या फिर उसका कुछ ऑप्शन मुझे मिले। सो ये जब पता, मैंने आपकी जब मीटिंग हुई तो मेरे जो बोन्स के भी देख सकते हैं कि ऐसे पूरा मतलब ये भी पार्ट डैमेज हो गया नॉर्मल जो रहता है, एंड पूरा बेंड आ गया था यहाँ पे भी ऐसा, मतलब अभी ये जो बेंड, सो पूरा वर्क करने की कैपेसिटी भी बिल्कुल नहीं थी। तो थोड़ा सोती थी, फिर उठ के एक काम करना है, फिर सोना है, फिर दूसरा काम करना है, ऐसे। सो जब मैंने आपसे मतलब पहली बार जब हमारा कंसल्टेशन हुआ था, आपने जब एक गारंटी दी कि मैं ये करके दिखाऊंगा और विद इन अ ईयर करके दिखाऊंगा, ऐसी गारंटी तो मुझे किसी भी डॉक्टर ने आज तक नहीं दी थी। मतलब मैंने बहुत सारे, मतलब एन नंबर ऑफ डॉक्टर्स, एन नंबर ऑफ पैथीज मैंने ट्राई किए हैं अब तक, एंड उसकी वजह से क्योर तो कुछ नहीं हुआ, जस्ट सप्रेस करके पूरा इंटरनल डैमेज, मतलब मेरा ब्लड का कंपोजिशन भी डॉक्टर बोले कि आपको पूरा चेंज हो गया है, इट इज नॉट नॉर्मल ब्लड। इतना मेडिसिन खाया है मैंने इतने 13-14 साल।
कितने सालों से आपको रूमेटॉइड आर्थराइटिस?
14 इयर्स अभी हो गए। मेरी अभी 38 इयर्स है।
24 से लगभग
ऑलमोस्ट, यस। एंड तभी से मैं कंटिन्यूअसली स्टेरॉइड्स पे थी, और एक ऐसे था कि कंडीशन की अगर जब स्टीरॉइड में नहीं लेती ना, तो सुबह अगर मेरा एक भी डोज मिस हो जाता तो शाम को मैं काम नहीं कर सकती थी, इतना एकदम से, मतलब इतना डिपेंडेंट थी मैं स्टीरॉइड्स पे। डॉक्टर आयुर्वेदिक डॉक्टर वगैरह बोलते हैं कि डाइट चेंज करिए, थोड़ा सा डेयरी प्रोडक्ट्स एंड ऑल, लेकिन मुझे तो ऐसा लगता है कि यार इतना सारा मेडिसिन तो हम ले रहे हैं, फिर भी कुछ दिख नहीं रहा चेंज हमें, तो क्या डाइट चेंज करके होगा। घर वाले भी बोलते हैं कि चलो यार थोड़ी जो खाना है जीना है, जो लाइफ बची है उसमें सब खा के पी के मस्त रहो ऐसे, लेकिन कुछ तो मिसिंग है, कुछ तो गड़बड़ है मेरे जो ये जो मैं फॉलो करे इसमें सब, तो मुझे, लेकिन मुझे पता नहीं था कि एक्चुअली मुझे क्या चेंज करना है। तो जैसे आपने बताया कि ग्रेजुअली ये सब, तो ये भी एक मतलब ये जो मिथ थे मेरे माइंड में रिलेटेड टू डाइट एंड एक्सरसाइज, वो भी ग्रेजुअली ये, लेकिन एंड ऑलमोस्ट मेरा जो चैलेंज था वो क्रेविंग्स फॉर फूड, मतलब वो भी अभी बहुत कम हो गए हैं।
अभी आपकी हेल्थ कैसी है?
हेल्थ तो एकदम मतलब बहुत बेटर है, इतना कॉन्फिडेंट मैं हेल्थ से रिलेटेड कभी भी नहीं थे। मतलब ये जो आप मेरे ये जो मेंटर है, इतना आप भी कॉन्फिडेंट थे कि नहीं ये होगा ही एक ईयर में। सो मुझे आई वाज लाइक कि सीरियसली मैं 14 ईयर से ले रही हूँ और अब ये कुछ नहीं हुआ, एक ईयर में आप क्या करेंगे, ऐसा थोड़ा सा था। लेकिन अभी एक मंथ में ही मुझ में ही इतना कॉन्फिडेंस आया है एंड चेंजिंग, मतलब ये डाइट शिफ्टिंग जो है ना, एक्चुअली आई एम एंजॉइंग दिस बिकॉज आई एम गेटिंग बेनिफिट्स फ्रॉम इट। सो मुझे ऐसा नहीं लग रहा है कि ये मेरे लिए पनिशमेंट है, जैसे कि मुझे पहले लगता था कि ईटिंग ज्वार की जो रोटी होती है, ईट रोटी, सो मुझे ऐसा लगता था कि क्या पनिशमेंट है यार ये ज्वार।
पर
So
आपके पिछले 1.5 महीने में अक्षता क्या क्या चेंजेस आपने एक्सपीरियंस करे हैं हेल्थ में?
तो एनर्जी लेवल मतलब बहुत ही बढ़ गई, और पूरा ये जो स्वेलिंग था पूरी बॉडी पे वो पूरा निकल गया। मतलब ये जो टॉक्सिन्स बोलते हैं डॉक्टर की, ड्यू टू स्टीरॉइड्स आपकी एक्यूमुलेशन की वजह से ये होता है। सो वो अभी मेरा पूरा स्वेलिंग कम हो गया, थोड़ा सा फ्रेशनेस, एनर्जी लेवल बढ़ गई। मैं पूरा दिन सोती रहती थी, मतलब ऐसा अगर मुझे बोले कि कोई चलो आज दिन भर सो जाओ, रात में भी सोती थी, वो थोड़ा सा कम हो गया है अभी। आई कैन वॉक प्रॉपरली, I was unable to climb the stairs, but I can climb the stairs also. So एक कॉन्फिडेंस, अभी तो 1 किलोमीटर इजीली मैं वॉक कर सकती हूँ। ये भी मतलब मैंने जैसे पहले हमारा जो कंसल्टेशन हुआ था, इट वाज माय ड्रीम कि मैं वॉक कर सकूं, मैं स्टेयर्स क्लाइंब कर सकूं। तो ऐसा तो अभी एक ही महीने में, मतलब हार्डली 1 या 1.5 महीना भी नहीं हुआ है ये। एंड एज पर यू कि मेरे पूरी प्रैक्टिसेस भी नहीं कर हमने अभी इंट्रोड्यूस किए हैं, थोड़े से मॉडिफिकेशंस के थ्रू अगर इतना पॉजिटिव चेंज आ जाता है, तो आई एम वेरी एगर टू सी मी आफ्टर 1 ईयर की 1 ईयर में भी मैं कैसी मेरी हेल्थ की कंडीशन होगी। सो आई एम जस्ट एंजॉइंग दिस ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ऑफ माइंड एंड ऑफ कोर्स थैंक्स इट, ये सब क्रेडिट आपको ही जाता है सर, बिकॉज सब मतलब आप ये जो करके लेते हैं कि फॉलो भी प्रॉपर होता है, एंड हमारा जो ग्रुप है इससे ना एक काइंड ऑफ मोटिवेशन मिलता है कि चलो सब ये जो कर रहे हो उनके साथ हमको भी करना है। नहीं तो अगर ये हमारे अकेले की जर्नी और ये सब करना है तो थोड़ा सा मे भी ऐसा माइंड निगेटिव हो सकता था, लेकिन सब लोग कर रहे हैं, सो एक ग्रुप एक्टिविटी के थ्रू मतलब एक वो भी एक अलग सा मोटिवेशन मिलता है। एंड बहुत अच्छा, मतलब आई एम फीलिंग वेरी हैप्पी कि चलो एटलीस्ट लाइफ में कुछ तो पॉजिटिव अभी हो रहा है रिलेटेड टू माय हेल्थ से।
आपके आपके मेडिसिन के बारे में आप मुझे बताओगे कि अभी मेडिसिन आपकी कंटिन्यू हैं, ड्रॉप हुई हैं, बंद?
नहीं, अभी तो एक महीना, आई थिंक 15 डेज हो गए, तो मेरे मेडिसिन भी स्टीरॉइड जो ले रही थी, मैंने जैसे बोला कि सुबह का मिस हो जाए तो शाम तक मुझे ऐसे एंजाइटी काइंड ऑफ होती थी, लेकिन अभी स्टीरॉइड तो पूरा बंद ही है, एलोपैथी बंद है, आयुर्वेदिक बंद है, सब मेडिसिन मैंने ऐसे ना कल जो कबर्ड मैंने ये क्लियर किया, सभी मैं डस्टबिन में मैंने फेंक दिया लिटरली मेडिसिन ये सब, या अभी कुछ मेडिसिन फ्री लाइफ जो है मैं ये एंजॉय कर रही हूँ।
That's great, that's great. So good to hear this, Akshata. I think this is the reason why I am doing this. मुझे अब एक चीज बताओ अक्षता कि आपको what is the best part of the entire program, that you feel, आपको सबसे
Actually,
best part क्या
the
लगा?
method, yes,
क्या है?
the method, the way which you are explaining the things to us, ये बहुत मैटर करता है, बिकॉज ऐसे नहीं कि हेस्टिली वी आर डूइंग थिंग्स। दूसरा मतलब आप, हाँ, अगर पर्सनली मुझे ऐसा कुछ ये नहीं हुआ, लेकिन वो ग्रुप में ऐसे बहुत मेंबर है कि जो करते नहीं प्रॉपरली प्रैक्टिस, सो कभी अगर नीड पड़े तो आप उनको थोड़ा सा स्कोल्ड भी कर सकते हैं एज कि चलो ये करना है आपको, भेजिए आप, ये आपके अपडेट्स क्या हुए, सो दैट ना अगर मतलब कोई अवेयर भी नहीं है तो एक ड्यू टू मतलब एक अवेयरनेस आप उनमें क्रिएट करते हैं, वो भी करते हैं प्रैक्टिसेस फिर कंटिन्यूअसली। मैंने देखा है एक सर जो है, तो इनिशियली ही वाज he was taking the practices very lightly. Then उन्होंने आपने उनको क्या बोला पता नहीं, लेकिन अभी तो उनके properly मैसेज आते हैं, डेली आते हैं कि हाँ ये किया वो किया वो किया. So ना मतलब people are not aware कि they are doing the things for themselves, but आप उनमें वो भी अवेयरनेस लाते हैं कि नहीं आपको करना है, you can do it. The way you motivate us to follow the practices, to do them regularly. ये एक मुझे बात बहुत अच्छी लगी. मैं पर्सनली नहीं थी मतलब रेगुलर, मैंने जैसे बोला था कि आई एम नॉट अ कंसिस्टेंट पर्सन. एक दो दिन करती हूँ एक चीज और छोड़ देती हूँ. फैमिली वालों को भी ऐसा ही लगा कि ये क्या हम नया नाटक ये लाई है, कुछ दिन करेगी और फिर अपने आप बंद कर देगी. लेकिन दे आर ऑल्सो सरप्राइज कि अरे 1 महीना तुमने ये सब कंसिस्टेंटली किया, वाह 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 ऐसे.
Brilliant, brilliant. It's so great, Akshita, to see this change. Very happy. I'm equally excited to be spending the left of the time. अभी तो हमने start ही करा है. And I'm pretty confident, pretty sure that आप बहुत ही जल्दी completely pain free and you will be able to resume.
एंड ये सर ये सबसे ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट ये है कि मेडिसिन मतलब आप कोई भी सप्लीमेंट एंड ऑल ये कुछ रेकमेंड नहीं करते, ये सप्लीमेंट लो वो सब. मेरा सर वो कितना मतलब आई यूज टू टेक, मतलब जैसे मैंने अभी दिखाया था अभी आपको कि ये मुझे ये मिला है मार्केट में, ये लुक है वो look है, लेकिन आपने बताया कि नहीं हमको ये सब भी लेना है लेकिन प्रॉपर डाइट के थ्रू.
Hi Akshita, नमस्ते.
हेलो हेलो सर. नहीं आपको कि ये मुझे ये मिला है मार्केट में, ये लुक है वो look है, लेकिन आपने बताया कि नहीं हमको ये सब भी लेना है लेकिन प्रॉपर डाइट के थ्रू ही लेना है, नॉट इन द फॉर्म ऑफ एनी सप्लीमेंट. एंड तब जब मैं सप्लीमेंट लेती थी तब मेरा जो क्या बोलते हैं बॉडी का जो रिस्पॉन्स था या फिर मेरा जो अपीयरेंस था वो, एंड अभी द विदाउट सप्लीमेंट मैं ज्यादा फिट फील करती हूँ मुझे मतलब बाद में.
So good, so good, so good. Brilliant, Akshita. Thank you so much. It was lovely.
It's actually thank to you.
नहीं, I'm just transmitting yoga. तो मैं तो बस आप लोगों को योगा सिखा रहा हूँ धीरे-धीरे. और योगा is something that योगा आप लोग को actually change करा है, मैं नहीं. But it's very humbling to actually see कि आप लोगों की लाइफ में योगा ऐसे इंक्रीज हो रहा है और आप योगिक प्रैक्टिसेस को करके धीरे-धीरे आप ऐसे चेंज हो रहे हैं.
All right, guys, coming back. How many of you were moved when you heard her story? When she started working, she was under extreme distress, almost hopeless, and now she's off the steroids. How many of you guys are feeling even more hopeful now that yes, it is easy, that it can be done, that you can heal your pains easily just through very simple practices? It seems unbelievable. The proof is right in front of you, Neetu. Awesome, guys. I need more. If I don't show these videos to everybody, if since I've shown this to you, I need to know. I want to be excited. Yes, for sure. I'll cure myself. Awesome. And now I'm 43. From steroids to no steroids is great. Touch, moved, and inspired. Awesome. Lovely, guys. And it just took her 1 month. It just took her 1 month, and since I practiced, and she's out of steroids. She's out of all the medications. If she can do it, and there are a lot of other people who have actually brought these changes in themselves. So there's no doubt that you can't do this, you can't experience it. Awesome, wow, really great, guys, really great. Thank you so much.
Hi Akshita.
Okay. Coming back, guys, so recap of what we have covered so far. We have covered the root cause of arthritis. Now you guys understand the root cause and the 4 phases of healing, which you have to implement either through yourself or through my time. Phase 1, you have to detoxify your body. Phase 2, may heal your gut. Optimize in phase 3, optimize your digestion and excretory process. And in the phase 4, you heal your damaged tissues and organs. So this is what we have discussed so far. Now, how many of you felt that whatever I've shared was a lot of valuable insights and most importantly, practical insights? If you found that the insights that I've shared are very practical, mention in the comment box. Valuable and practical, absolutely great. Very helpful. Thank you so much, guys. Brilliant. Wow, lovely. But please pay attention. Like, how many of you also understand that different methods work for different individuals? What may work for someone else may not work for you. How many of you agree to this aspect? That arthritis is a complicated illness, and whatever has worked for Akshita or Prashant may not work for you, or what works for you may not work for somebody else. So it's not a very generic uh, path, but it has to be a very custom uh, journey for every single person. Each body is different in terms of food intake. Yes, I've experienced. Guys, I want more of you to tell me how many of you understand that different methods work for different individuals. What may work for someone else may not work for you. All right, awesome. And how many of you think now this is where the magic is unfolding, guys? We pay real close attention. How many of you think that a custom yogic plan for you will help you heal your arthritis in the shortest time? Whatever we have discussed so far is generic, extremely powerful, applies to 80-90% of the cases. But how many of you think that a custom yogic plan, a plan that is tailor-made just for you, right for you, will help you heal your arthritis in the shortest span of time, in just 6 months? If you guys are not excited about custom yogic plan, then we're not going to discuss it. If you guys are interested in knowing the custom yogic plan, only then you have to let me know. Only then we could. Awesome, very good. Custom yogic plan. Yes, yes. Custom yogic plan could help. Customization is needed. Yes. Awesome. So how many of you want a custom plan? Custom yogic plan for yourself? If you think that custom yogic plan is going to be helpful, how many of you want the custom yogic plan for yourself? You need it, I need it. If you, whoever needs it, you have to mention in the chat box, and I'm going to ensure that you get the custom yogic plan. If you don't comment it, you're going to lose out on it. So flood my inbox, flood my chat box. That yes, you want it, yes, you want it, yes, you want it, and I'm going to share the custom yogic plan that you can apply right into your life. It is going to be different for every single person. Brilliant, awesome. And how many of you would want me and my team to help you implement all the 4 phases that we have spoken so far to heal your arthritis? If this is something that excites you, that you want me and my team to help you implement all the 4 phases to bring you a custom plan to heal your arthritis, tell me. If you guys want my and my team help to help you implement all these 4 phases to heal your arthritis, mention in the chat box. Guys, I need more of you to pour more energy into it. What I'm sharing is super valuable, is extremely secretive. I don't share it in public, but I've shared it. Almost there are 200 plus 220 people right now, and I'm sharing it all, giving it all to you guys. I need you guys to reciprocate. Awesome. It would take 90 minutes and a personal one-to-one time of my team to help you figure out how you can actually implement all these 4 phases for healing your arthritis. Would you like to know that? 90 minutes and a personal one-to-one time with my team to help you figure out how you can implement all these 4 phases. Do you want to know that? If you guys want to know that, you know where to chat, where to message. Webinar chat, flood my webinar chat. The more yeses I receive, the more I'm going to share. That's how it works with me. It would take 90 minutes and a personal one-to-one time of my team to help you figure out. I need more of you, to let me know if you guys need it or not. If you don't need it, it's all right. If you need us to help you, you have to let me know. Oh, a lot of people are spreading. Yes, I need it. I need it. I need it. I need it. You need help me, sir. Wow, awesome, awesome. I'd like to know. Great, great, brilliant. With great honor, guys. If since you guys have told me that yes, you would